Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another post-game Montreal Canadiens, game number 80 of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. Yes, for a 9 straight game, the Montreal Canadiens lost by a score of 5-3 against the Boston Bruins. But at the end of the day, it's not about the score, it's about the ceremony for Guy Lafleur. We're going to talk about during this video, so don't go nowhere. Before we start, we invite you, don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey National Show, and finally, of course, tell me what you think about the game between the Bruins and the Montreal Canadiens, and maybe let's dive in talking about what happening yesterday at the Montreal Canadiens at the Bell Center. Let's starting first with the score sheet of the game, and we're going to go really briefly about the game because we want to talk about Guy Lafleur today. First of all, Boston Bruins take advantage of the 2 goals at the beginning of the first period. After 20 minutes, it was 2-0 for the Boston Bruins. We need to wait until the 15th minute of the game to see Patrice Bergeron got his 21 of the season, assisted by DeBrus and Marchand. Bergeron have 3 points yesterday against Montreal Canadiens. And then a little bit later, we have a penalty shot from Eric Oula. And the funny thing about this is after a mistake of Mike Hoffman and after a great back checking, I still don't understand we have a penalty shot on that one. That's whatsoever is. Eric Oula tried to go on penalty shot and he completely missed the puck. So he picked up the puck after he passed the red line with his skate. But he found a way to score and gave the lead 2-0 for the Boston Bruins. A couple of actions during the first period and a power play for the Montreal Canadiens, but did not take advantage of that power play. Same thing for the Boston Bruins. And then you have 16 shot versus 8 for the 17 shot versus 8 for the Boston Bruins. After 20 minutes, Montembeault, whatsoever, he gave 2 goals. You cannot, to be against him, he was pretty solid. For the second period, Montreal cut the lead by 1 at 1:51. Anderson's score is 19 of the season on power play. Gallagher, Petrie got an assist. But again, for the second time of the game, Eric Oula scored his second goal of the game at 4:04 to give back the lead by 2 to the Boston Bruins. And at the end of the period, Charlie McAvoy, after the Boston Bruins win the face-off, shoot a rocket, and Montembeault never saw it. 10 of the season, Bergeron got a second point of the night, and after 40 minutes, 4-2 Boston Bruins. During that period, a couple of power play, Montreal take advantage of 1 goal during those power play. The shot, it was 14-8 for the Boston Bruins and 31-16 for the Boston Bruins. But again, Montembeault. During the third period, we see Montreal scored 2 goals back-to-back at the first 10 minutes of the period. Possible, we thought maybe they could be back in the game. First, Mike Hoffman scored his 13th of the season. Great rocket, slap shot, one-timer. We know we saw him during his career to do that, to cut the lead by 2. And then at 7:19, Nick Suzuki, 21 of the season, assisted by Pierrot and Pesera, cut the lead by 1, but not good enough because empty net, Patrice Bergeron scored second goal of the game, 3 point of the night. He's 22, and Marchand got an assist. Finished the final score by a score of 5-3 advantage of Boston Bruins. Only 1 power play for the Montreal during that third period. Also, the shot was 11-10 advantage the Boston Bruins. Let's dive in about the next thing we want to talk about. Of course, the 3-star of the night. Third star, Derek full board for the Boston Bruins. Second star, Josh Anderson for the Montreal Canadiens. Et finally, the Québécois, Patrice Bergeron the veteran for the Boston Bruins, did it again, 3 point versus the Montreal Canadiens. Let's dive in about the Frenchy corner. Montreal Canadiens lost 5-3. This is the 9th straight loss for the Montreal Canadiens. But I don't want to talk about the hockey game tonight. I want to talk about Guy Lafleur. The ceremony before the game, unbelievable. You know I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, but one thing we know is the Montreal Canadiens organization do always great presentation or ceremony for the fans and for the hockey world. And they did it again yesterday. Under the song of L'Essentiel, and then Frank Sinatra, My Way, you can feel the vibe of the fans, the screaming, Guy, 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 the standing ovation. It took at least 3 times before the PA announcer Michel Lacroix stopped the fans. They want more, but it was well done. You know, he was my idol. Yes, he was, but the way he did it last night in the Montreal Canadiens, I have to give them credit. Maybe we don't like the way they play right now. It was really tough night because we lost one of the best hockey players, but an amazing, great human being, Guy Lafleur. He impacts so many people. Not only me, millions of people. The people in that chat last night when the live play was amazing. Everybody had a story. Everybody remember the hair, the speed, the shot of Guy Lafleur. While all over the forum so many times. The name Guy, Guy, Guy. It is so many things we can remember forever. The goal in OT, the goal-winning goal for the Stanley Cup, the first one. The 4 years straight they won the Stanley Cup. That was Guy Lafleur. And then he played with the Rangers. Then he played with the Nordic. Not always going to be easy for Guy Lafleur. The pressure to play Montreal. Everybody thought he was become the next Jean Béliveau. Yeah, nobody can be Jean Béliveau. And nobody's going to be like Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur created his own name on his own way. Really, really touching moment last night. But so much well done. So much well deserved. If you know Guy Lafleur, he would not like it because he does not want to be that way. He don't want to be the attraction. He's too humble. What we're never going to forget his heart, the man, the husband, the father, finally the hockey player, number 10, for the last time. Guy Lafleur.